everyone. Maybe I'm going to make a vlog this week. I don't know. Either way, I'm just going to record some of my rambling thoughts and maybe post them on the internet. We'll see. So, okay, now my knee is out of the picture so you can't tell that I'm wearing sweatpants. Good. Okay, so I posted your unpopular opinions about music school last Sunday, and it brought out a lot of opinions and thoughts in me, as well as a lot of you guys. I loved everything that you had to say, whether you shared something that I then shared in the video or if you shared something in the comments. Great points were made, and I really enjoyed that conversation. But as I'm trying to progress in my music career, it's really difficult to make it in life. I was really upset yesterday because my boyfriend and I are trying to move, and we want to get an apartment, and we used to live in an apartment together my last year of college, and then through our first year of grad school we lived somewhere else in a different apartment, and we were able to get those places. We were students, and it was fine. And now we're moving close-ish to the DC area where everything is horribly expensive, and neither of us make enough money to be accepted for an apartment there, and it feels so feels like I'm never gonna get there with what I'm doing, and it's very discouraging. And I go through periods where I think oh yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I'm getting more students, almost every week I get another student, and it's going really well, but I'm also trying to create opportunities for myself during the day when I can't teach many students unless they're homeschooled. So I'm trying to create these opportunities for myself so that I can flesh out my day and my income so that I can actually make enough money. But it seems so fruitless because so many places want you to provide proof of income with pay stubs, and I don't get pay stubs because I'm self-employed and I'm an independent contractor. I have a 1099, and this is the first time I'll be doing taxes for giving music lessons because it's the first year I've really done it. So it's I don't know how to start because this career path is it's not even unconventional because so many of us do it, but it's so not talked about, and it's very aggravating, and it feels like I'm just going to be a kid forever, and that since I don't have a normal W-2 full-time job with benefits, but I'm doing a career, but I don't have pay stubs, and I can't show that I'm making money, but I am making money. It's a whole thing, and I really hate it. And I don't even know if I'm going to post this on the internet, but it feels really good to just get all of it out. So at least I've got that going for me. But man, it's I want to move out from my parents. I love them, but I want my own place. I'm 25. I want to live on my own. That's a normal human thing, at least in the US. It's how our society works. I hate that we even have a society. Why did we choose to even have money? Why don't we just trade rocks? Getting to the point that I was at yesterday, where I just laid in bed and thought thoughts. But I love teaching my students. I love teaching music. It's just I don't know. And then the other thing that I do is freelance writing, and I have one blog that I regularly write for, and I make money that way, but it's an independent contractor thing. I don't get pay stubs. It goes right to my bank account, and I do have a business bank account, but these apartment places aren't show us your business account. They're show us your pay stubs. And how am I supposed to move to a new area how am I supposed to move to a new area to teach music when I don't have a job lined up? But I have students that I can teach once I'm in the area, but there's no way to show that when I apply for an apartment. Whereas other people might have a job acceptance thing where they're okay, yeah, I have a job. I'm gonna be starting that job, and I need to move into the area so that I can start the job. But mine is all not written down and just floating in the air, and oh my God, I just So music school did not prepare me for this, but I can play the viola pretty well, so I would love to teach advanced viola students. I have 2 viola students right now. I'm very happy about that. One is a complete beginner, and the other is just starting the 3rd viola Suzuki book. And he's doing great, but like not advanced violist, but like, yeah, good violist. One of my Thursday students had to reschedule to today. Today's Tuesday. And I'm not teaching next Thursday, the 23rd, just because it's like super close to Christmas. I just want to take some time off, enjoy the holiday. So this was her last lesson of the year already. I was like, whoa, have a good holiday season. Let me know if you have any questions in the next like 3 weeks, because we still have so much more time until the year ends, but we really don't. It's crazy. Time is going so fast. It's wild, but yeah, it was weird. I was excited to take the week between Christmas and New Year's off just to kind of plan my life out a little bit more, catch up on a few things, maybe pre-film a few YouTube videos, get some things in place so that I don't have to work quite as much, or that I can kind of further my work when my students do come back in the new year. But now I'm like, I miss my student already. I'm not gonna see her for a few weeks. It never works right. It never works out right. It's wild, but yeah, yeah, I was really sad saying bye to her for the end of the year, but she's doing really, really well. She's making a lot of progress. And all of my students are doing great. I'm so happy teaching and meeting new students, getting to know them, hearing their funny stories, hearing about their friends, and like, it's just so much fun. I love it. But like, how do I actually sustain myself on this? I have 19 students now, which is so exciting, but like, I can't move out of my parents' house yet. Okay, and like we might have to find like a basement apartment in Northern Virginia, just because we don't have very much money, and that's one of the more affordable options. So I've been looking on Facebook, and half of these basement apartments are like $1,200 or $1,300 for like a big room and a bedroom, and sometimes a full kitchen, sometimes just a kitchenette, which is basically like a fridge and a microwave, which is not enough for me because I'm an adult and I cook my own meals. So anyway, half of these are like, we are looking for one person only, no couples, one person only. And I'm like, who has $1,200 or $1,300 to throw around to just live in someone's basement? Like, who wants to do that? Who has that kind of money? I just want to be a real adult who makes real money, but all I want to do is teach music lessons and write, and that's my career choice. And like, I probably sound so privileged right now, but I feel so misled with my career path, or even not misled, but undertaught in how to actually go about making it. And, you know, so many musicians are like, we make no money. And they're like, but don't tell anyone that we make no money, because we don't want everyone to know that we make no money, because everyone makes fun of us for it. But like, oh, they really don't make any money. Like, I always thought it was a joke. Like, I see people getting by, and I'm like, okay, good, you're getting by. That means I can get by. But now, I don't know how to go on my own to even get by. So when we last talked, I was having a bit of a crisis, as I feel like I have been all week. But last night, some good things happened. I got 2 new students. First one I'm teaching tonight. Second one has a free trial lesson tomorrow. So that's exciting. And a website I applied to freelance write for wants to order a trial article from me. So, hey, I've got new stuff coming, but it's scary. But I haven't let myself look at apartments yesterday, and not really today either, just because that's too much for me right now. It's so much money, it's like unfathomable to me. It's so scary, but good things happened last night. Good things will keep happening. I'm telling myself that. So I've just been spending the morning writing for the website that I already write for. I've got 2 articles that I do next week with them. So I've been working really hard on one today, and then I'm going to start my trial article either after my first few students today, or maybe tomorrow in the morning, afternoon. Mornings don't really exist for me. So yeah, we'll see how all of that goes. Hopefully better things are in store, and my worrying is just worrying and doesn't come true, just like a lot of my worries. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll all be okay. So this afternoon and evening, I'm actually teaching 8 students in total, which is the most of my own students that I've ever taught in one day. So I'm kind of nervous about making it until 9 p.m., but I'm excited. I have more students, getting to, I'm gaining so much more experience in teaching, getting better at teaching different types of students, and I'm so excited. I'm up to 20 students now. Just a few days ago I was only 18 and now I'm at 20. It's awesome. So it's gonna keep getting better, and I've got 8 students to teach tonight, 1 new one tonight. And even just to think that for my Halloween recital almost 2 months ago, I only had 8 students in total, and now I have 20. It's so exciting, and yeah, I'm just feeling more hopeful today than I was yesterday, and especially Monday. I didn't vlog at all on Monday. It was just a very bad day. But yeah, hopefully it's just gonna get better, and I can actually make it and actually do things and have a place and a life and a cat. I really, really, really want a cat. I want to get my own place so that I can have my own cat and spoil the kitty. That's all I want. I just want a little kitty. I want to get a little kitten about this big, like the size of my glasses, that big. I will be able to hold it in my hands, and a little tail like that. And just, oh, I love kittens so much. And I want a little kitty that's gonna cuddle me every night. And I'll cuddle the kitty every night. Ooh, I love cats so much. Hi, okay, so I just finished teaching all 8 of my students today. In between, no, it was really great. It was so exciting. My new student was really good. So in between 2 students, like at the end of someone's lesson, my eyes got like so watery. I had to finish the lesson like as soon as I could, and then I had to run to the bathroom, take my makeup off, and then get my eye drops, put my eye drops in my eyes, put my glasses back on, and then I ran back to go teach my next student, and like, oh, it was painful. It really, really stung, but I'm all good now. I'm okay. I just didn't wear any eye makeup for my last 3 students tonight, but whatever. Everyone was really, really good. Hi everyone, so it's the day before this video is gonna go up, and I just wanted to kind of talk about where my thoughts are now towards the end of the week, because it's been a week full of just up and downs in thinking about how my music career will go, which is scary because it feels like I'm never on solid ground, at least not yet, and it's been less than half a year since I graduated, so it hasn't been that long, but yet in seeing other people in fields outside of music applying for jobs and interviewing, and maybe they have to interview a whole bunch of times, but then eventually they get a job, and then they can be there for an indefinite number of years, maybe their whole career. I don't know. It's it just feels like this isn't gonna go anywhere because it's so self-driven, and it's just, I don't know, it's scary. So I just wanted to kind of round out my thoughts and this video today. So I found a really, really great Instagram post by the financial flutist, who really just summed up everything that I've been thinking about. So I'm going to read that post to you now. How many of you were told in school that you won't make a lot of money as a classical musician? While this comment is meant to prepare young musicians for the financial realities of this industry, it might do more harm than good. Just telling music students that they shouldn't expect to make a lot of money isn't actually preparing them at all. It's 1, setting them up to not know how to charge what they're worth, making them believe they shouldn't be compensated for their services, and ingraining the belief that they will always be struggling financially. Ultimately, it's setting them up for financial failure. Imagine being told in college that you're always going to play with bad intonation, and your teacher gives you no resources to improve this. That is exactly what we're doing by telling music students that they won't make a lot of money and not giving them any resources to learn about finance or to develop financial skills. Yes, it's important to prepare students for the financial realities of being a classical musician, but that means we must start fully preparing them, which is exactly how I've been feeling all week, just thinking about how, teachers and professionals will say there's no money in the music industry, you're not going to make any money, but then not telling us how they survive or how they do it or how we can go about changing that, or just how to live. It's like, it just feels so like, here's where I am and here's where I need to go, and I don't know how to get there at all. It's just so scary. Like, the real resources really aren't being taught. And I've learned so much from just watching people on social media, whether they're in the music industry or not, talking about how they make money or how they save money or all of these different things. And I have so much money saved up for taxes. Like, am I really supposed to be paying that much in taxes? I really don't know, but this is gonna be interesting, just go through tax season this year. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation. So this is going to be my last YouTube video of the year. I just won't be posting the day after Christmas, and then I'll be back on January 2nd, most likely with a tech video. If you have any requests of video topics that you'd like to see in the new year, please let me know down in the comments, or you can always DM me on Instagram. I'm always happy to hear the requests that you have for videos, because it helps me know what you guys need help with. So I do plan on making a lot more tech videos in the new year. I'm super excited to make more of those, and I'm excited to keep making content in the new year. It's just scary trying to figure out my career and my living situation and making money and actually having a career that sustains my life in music. I don't know, it's really so full of ups and downs. Sometimes I feel great about it, and I have lots of ideas of things to create and things, ways that I can supplement my teaching and all of this stuff. And then other days I'm like, none of this is gonna work. I have no money. So it's really trying to find a middle ground where I feel okay every day, and I can keep creating and teaching and finding ways to create money. But it seems like such a career path for people to get burned out in, and you see musicians burning out all the time, and it makes sense because it's so self-driven and based on creativity and based on like ingenuity and always coming up with opportunities for yourself, whereas in maybe like a 9-to-5 job, you're told what to do every day, and you might have creativity within the things that you need to get done, but you're not in charge of finding all of those things to do. So I don't know, it's scary. It's so much to think about, and I haven't looked at apartments much in the last few days, just because looking at the prices and looking at what's available in the area that we want to live in is just so overwhelming, because it's so expensive. And thinking about what we make now, it's not at the same level, but then we could raise our rates and everything to match the cost of living there. But then it's like, will I lose the students that I already have and then have to start over again and have no money and have to like build back up to where I am now? It's just so much to think about, and there are so many unanswered questions that just make it really scary. So anyway, that's where I'm at today at the end of this week. But I am looking forward to the holidays and taking some time to plan out the content that I want to make in the next couple of months, and start to pre-film some things, pre-write some blogs, and just to get some things started for the new year. So I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season and a great end to 2021 and a really, really good start to 2022. I really hope this coming year is going to be better for all of us. So thank you so much for supporting my channel over the last year and like 2 or 3 months. I love reading all of your comments and talking to all of you on Instagram. It's so great getting to know you and having such a supportive musical community. So thank you so much again for all of your support, and I'll see you on January 2nd in the new year. Thanks for watching.